Well, how y'all doing? It's Dan. I want to welcome everyone to my home in the sticks. Lord have mercy, it feels like it's been a month of Sundays since I've been able to talk to y'all. But over here in East Central Mississippi, I'm here to tell you it has been a scorcher. It's been in the 100 plus all week. I mean, sure enough hot. Before we get started on today's video, I'm always going to say that if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you return and just see what old Dan's got going on over her, I sure enough thank you for coming back. But what I want to share with you and y'all today is, Lord of mercy, I have had a huge, huge setback here on the farm. So give me a second and I'm fitting to tell you about it. Dan, what kind of huge setback have you had over there at the home in the sticks on the farm? Well, I'm here to tell you, y'all know that I'm a big fan of Kubota. I have a Kubota tractor, and I had a Kubota zero turn. It was a ZG series riding lawnmower, zero turn. About a month ago, the mower started acting up real bad, and I mean real bad. Started backfiring pretty good, and it was just mowing real sluggish, and it just wasn't doing what it was made to do, and that's to cut grass, large quantities of grass real fast. But right here is what the grass looked like all over the place. Them two terraces, 3 or 4 terraces up there, the bottom, and all of this look like that. So basically what I've been doing for the last week is cutting grass, nothing but grass cutting. That's why y'all haven't seen me in the last 8 days. It actually took me that long to get the grass cut down, because when it's the grass is that high, you have to cut the grass down in steps. So Dan, what happened? What I did was I took my mower to a local mechanic, somebody that I personally know, and if you and y'all ever had something that needed to be worked on small engine wise, it's hard to find a good, honest mechanic that actually knows what they're doing, which I actually have one. That's why I bring my equipment to him. So I took my mower to him about a month ago, and he worked on it. And at first I was like, oh yeah. He called me up, yeah, we're gonna be able to get this mower running right. I think I found the problem. I think you had a little bit of diesel fuel that might have got mixed up with your gas, and that's what's causing the zero turn to backfire and just act kind of crazy. About a day later, he calls me back, says, Dan, we're gonna have to get into this mower a little bit deeper, engine wise. I'll show you a picture right now. So I ended up spending a pretty good bit of money just to buy head gaskets for the mower, and it is just unbelievably expensive, especially for Kubota. And on top of that, you cannot find any Kubota parts online. You have to go to a dealer. That's a way, I guess, that they want to tell you you need to bring your mower to us so we could work on it. A couple of days later from that, my mechanic calls me up. He's like, Dan, you're not gonna believe this. You have good compression on one side of the motor and not on the other, okay? Old Dan's not a mechanic, so I was like, all right, what does that mean? He basically said, you're gonna need a new motor for your mower. So, long story short, my mechanic actually goes to my local Kubota dealer, and he tries to get some information from them, which they were kind of hesitant to give him. For what reason, I have no idea. But the motor on my Kubota is what they termed a throwaway motor. All right, Dan, what does that mean? Well, according to some folks that he talked to over there at the Kubota dealership, when they get a zero-turn mower such as mine, a ZG series mower, and when they get it in and it is doing what my mower was doing, they just take the motor off, chunk it, and put a new motor on it. So I told my mechanic, like, no, there ain't no way. That mower only had 357 hours on it, and it was a 2012 mower, commercial mower at that. So we started exploring options, and I didn't want to put an off-brand motor on that mower. I actually like to use all original equipment if I can, but in this case, it just wasn't going to happen. So what does that mean? That means I didn't cut grass for almost a month. For anybody that cuts grass, 1 month of not cutting grass is a sure enough disaster. So Dan, what did you do? Well, I had to break down and invest in another mower. So let's walk over here and I'll show you that. Dan, what did you end up getting? Well, we invested in a show enough commercial series mower. And this is a Skag Freedom Z. And I need it over here because I cut a lot of grass. And it has cut a bunch of grass here in the last dang near week. It'll show enough get down and cut some grass. But that's what I had to invest in, or we invested in. Another commercial size mower. Now, I want to tell you that if you own a Kubota ZG series mower, like a ZG 222 or something like that, that's running a gas engine, especially one that has a Kubota engine on it, and you're having problems with it, get ready for it, because they're going to want to put a new motor on that mower if you are having problems with it. Another thing that I did not know is zero turns, commercial grade zero turns, are actually rated by acreage, and I didn't really know that. Now I do know. The Kubota that I had was a commercial 48-inch cut mower, and it was good for cutting what I have to cut, which is 10-15 acres of grass. The Skag that I have over here is a commercial grade mower as well, and it is shown enough rated to cut the amount of grass that I have to cut over here. And I'm here to tell you, this was a huge setback financially and grass mowing wise, but it's one of those things. I have to have a mower over here to cut all the grass. I have to have it, let me rephrase that. I have to have a good mower over here to cut grass over here at the Home and the Sticks. If I would have went to Walmart or the Lowe's and bought one of their John Deere residential mowers, I'd tear it up probably in a couple of weeks because I have that much grass that I cut over here. I actually did run the bush hog on the south side of the 40 over here, and it did a horrible job. It cut back some of this bahia. I have a lot of bahia grass that grows over here, and I actually did cut it back real good. But for you and y'all that have a tractor and a bush hog, it's made to actually be used on flat, long surfaces. You can cut on terraces if you do it right, but I left a whole bunch of gouges because the deck on the bush hog actually was tilted on this terrace right here, and it gouges all of the grass. It just looks awful. There's one there, and there's a big one right there. But I had to get some of the grass cut down, which I did, and then I finally got the Skag and I actually recut it. So it's growing back and it looks a whole lot better. So that's basically what I've been doing for the last week and some change, and that's why y'all have not seen old Dan on YouTube, and I have not uploaded any new content. That's what I've been doing, trying to catch up on all of this grass that I have to cut over here. And I wanted to bring you and y'all up to speed as to what was going on. Now, long story short, old Dan has had to make a lot of decisions regarding the farm and the Home and the Sticks. So I'll bring y'all, probably in the next video, we'll talk about that. Don't want to make this just like an hour-long video, because y'all gonna be like, Dan, don't ever make a 1-hour video again, because you know how old Dan is. He just blabs on at the mouth. But probably in the next video I will bring you and y'all up to speed as to what's going on over here at the Home and the Sticks. A lot of changes that I had to make and quite a few decisions that I had to make. So we'll do that on the next one. So again, I hope everybody's having a show enough good weekend, and I hope everybody stays safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go and give it a thumbs up, they help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Sticks channel, Lord of mercy. Y'all need to come on over and give old Dan a look, because I'm always doing stuff like having to cut a whole bunch of grass. With that being said, you know it's coming. Dan reference show enough, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody doubt your shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on, get your grow on. It's important. and Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.